Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we've got an Enix game, Brain Lord, and it's looking like it's kind of like a Crystal-esque Legend of Zelda kind of game. Depending on how this plays, this might be our first/second playthrough, seeing as how we did Bonkers. But this looks like we could be doing a playthrough of this game. I've been looking for something to do, and I was kind of hesitant on doing an RPG and didn't want to do like a JRPG, and most of them have been done. And this one I'm not familiar with, so if it plays well, if it looks pretty decent, we will. But we'll take today to see what it is and go from there. Okay, basic, go to the inn, save your game. Alright, what do we got? Let's start with status. Alright, items. Always with the copper swords, right? No magic. Fast, alright. Well, looks like we're basic configurations and such. We can jump. So this really does feel like a little like Crystallis. Let's see, so far the top two buttons don't do anything. R and L don't do anything. So far we got the two buttons. We'll see if that changes once we get a gear. Kind of cool. $32,000. Wow. Wow, so we need some gold to do this stuff. Alright, so looks like we got some cool stuff going on. But that's going to be expensive. Alright, first glances, it looks like it could be a problem. It has a very promising game. But we'll see once we get into combat and more other stuff. Alright, no jumping over people. Alright, let's jump in. Are we actually going to go do our first quest and kill rats? Is that what we're going to do here? What does this guy have to say? Alright. He's just digging a hole. Trying to see if any buttons actually search like the barrels and stuff. I want a sword out of it first, and then I'll show you the rest. So we can't really jump over anything, it doesn't seem like. Like, jumping is there, but it doesn't seem very practical yet. I'm sure it's got to have a purpose, otherwise why program it? $500 gold is cheap? Oops. I don't know what that does, but we're probably going to need a few things. Yeah. Ah. Hitting the button too fast. It doesn't even tell you what they do. A little disappointing. So they're not letting you upgrade your weapons early on. Alright, items. Cures a numbed body, okay. So what I figured food was going to do is heal us. And she's not going to let us through. All right. And here we go. We're going to the basic MMO quest of rat killing. Like the joke on like all the games. Alright, so we got a shield. A scrap of paper. That's good to have, right? Alright, items. Okay, so far no charge. Okay, there we go. We got blocking now. Alright, do we have experience? I don't see an experience bar yet. So we are able to jump over the little fence. So you'll have to jump well. That's funny. Alright, so that's town. So I guess we're going to move on and see what we got. Alright, so far enemy AI is pretty stupid. But yeah, it's definitely a Zelda, Secret of Mana. Chrysalis vibes going. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Those are all quality games. And it does feel like it. Even a little Willow. Alright, so there's no... gardening like Zelda or Chrysalis, but that's okay. I mean, the game so far is pretty basic. We have a much wider attack than they do, so they're not really doing much. We keep finding hearts, but that's not doing us any good. I like this, but it's also going to be kind of annoying coming up with all kinds of different random names. I don't know. Close enough. I mean, it's kind of cool. We get kind of pets. I don't know where we're getting the money from. Or I wonder if it was just from... This constant enemy spawning is a little annoying. Like, they just keep reappearing out of thin air constantly. So we just randomly get the gold from killing the enemy. We don't have to pick anything up. It's just automatic. But again, we're not seeming to get... I mean, there's got to be something to that. So it shows experience for that. Okay, so we do have a return that sends us back to the last, like, safe place we were at. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. I'm sure it has its place. It almost feels kind of cheesy because, like, you're getting stuck in a dungeon. You can kind of keep going in and out and doing stuff. I guess everything was cheap because gold seems to be very easy to come by, doing the fact that the enemies just spawn like so rapidly. You can literally sit in one spot and just keep killing things. Oh, we got hit. I don't even know what we got hit from. I do like that the game is linear, but you don't notice like a path that just specifically goes to one spot and like that's it. Like you literally are kind of figuring out and finding all the places that you need to go. I do like the traversing the terrain more than it just kind of, you know, bouncing us or specifically showing us straight way. So we have save spots right in front of the dungeons. That's nice. I wonder how many pets we can have at one time. I know we saw 2. Ah, Jesus. I was going to use the heart, but I think I'm going to save the heart. Also, the number is the amount of gold we're getting, I'm guessing. Yeah. So the skeletons, like a lot of games, are just really annoying. So that's what those are, is those give our guy levels, but like I say, we're not getting experience. So that's a weird concept that I'm not used to. I wonder if it's more where you just pick up like certain things that give us. Oh, our hit points increase. Okay, so that's what I was curious about. Alright, fair enough. I do like our fireball, dude. He needs to get a little bit more accurate, but he's doing pretty good. Now that he leveled up, that's really nice. So I guess, yeah, we're not going to level up. We're just going to go by getting items to increase everything. I wonder what the 1 and the 2 is. I guess that's attack and defense. Is what... I don't know, like, the game seems decent, but it also seems kind of basic. And it kind of feels lacking a little bit. I like the pet idea. Figure out the riddle of the door. The puzzle is in the room below. If you make a mistake, leave the room and you can start again. I feel like we're going to need the rock. So we're going to bring the rock with us. Yeah. Kind of figured as much. Wow, there's safe spots. Okay, yeah, see, that's... It feels like dying is not really a major concern, at least not early. I mean, the safe spots on, like, every floor... I mean, we hardly got in anywhere, and we're already, like... How can you be an adventurer and be so scared of mice? Okay, there we go. So we got a charge attack. Simple enough. We got a little range. Does it have a... Okay, full screen. And we can move with it. Nice! That took him out. Like, I'm good with that. I mean, there's something weird about the eyeball following us. Another puzzle. Alright, rocks, rocks. Do you have something to say? Mind the room, notice place is different. Okay, what we got here? They kind of blend in a little bit, but... Okay, you can't go through the door with it. Alright, looks like a jumping puzzle. We're going to check this out a little bit. Does it appear in the same spot, or... Alright, so we can't... Maybe we can hit it. There we go. That didn't feel worthwhile. Found an apple. Let's go do this puzzle real quick. And then see what's in those doors. Gotcha, okay. I see what we gotta do. So let's leave the room, come back, and fix that. Alright. Should have known. I knew better too. My bad. Alright, that's not going to hit the dude. I don't think it would matter. Puzzles so far are pretty basic. Reviving mirror. Another heart. Full health. Yeah. Not that we need it. Like, it's so easy so far that... Alright. Is this just auto revive? When you're equipped with this, you can recover one time. Actually, you know what? Let's, can we unequip it? Right now, I don't want to worry about it. I'd hate to use it frivolously just because, where we can save it for later when it actually matters, like on a boss. Because if we accidentally die here, we go to a save spot, it doesn't really matter. I would rather save that for a more pressing issue. I mean, this is already going to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Also hitting him. Are we still... That's not good. Alright, we're done with it? Alright, good. Do they not come back? I don't want to drop down. Well, we're going to see... Oops. If it goes to the door? Okay, it does go to the door. Okay. It's almost like a... I don't know. Like, that kind of takes a lot of stuff out of... I don't know what that is, but... Oh, I think that's the warp one, right? Alright, there are a lot of doors. Let's, The longbow. Okay, so we can change it from the bow to the, we can still use that, but then we also have... Attack power is stronger. Alright, various weapons. Also nice. We're not confined to just a sword. Whew. Ah, you... So that means they're going to come back around? Alright. Simple enough. We're going to wait on healing until we really need it because enemies can drop health. So we're going to see... Warp gate. So now we have two of them, right? Because this is a warp gate right here too. Oops. Down the hidden staircase, first floor. That room. Sealed up the fairy source. Should have read that earlier, and then we could have searched the first floor a little bit better. Is that key to this one, or... Alright, so different... So that's a key to the other... Possibly the other one. We don't even know which one it's for. Okay, so we took no damage. Good to know. So again, more... It does make it feel a little less... Ah, boo. I feel like there's going to be more of those. Oh no. Well, our pet telling us there's something there. I wish you can attack diagonally, but we can't. Our pet can, we can't. Almost didn't notice that. Alright, item. Now we're using apple. Don't attack the stone statue. Let's go back. We could just do this, can't we? Yeah. I do like it, but on the same note, it just feels kind of cheesy. Wrong button. Can't believe it. I keep doing that. Oh, we are going to take some damage if we keep doing it. Alright, fair enough. Ah. But the one nice thing is, I guess, is in stuff like this instance here, where we can just use the return and not have to deal with that again. I mean, it's nice, but also feels... Damn it. The bow is a double-edged thing where it's powerful, but it's actually much slower to use, understandably. Boy, they just started us right in the thing, didn't they? I like how he picks up his own experience. Whoa, bastard. Guard raises from 1 to 3. All right. Alright, don't attack the statue. Can we kill it? I guess without getting because we're not getting experience, it almost doesn't matter. I do really like the feel of need for exploration. I want to know how else we're supposed to do that. I meant to actually kind of look around through this real quick. See if there's any secret doors. Usually if they say stuff like that, you know, it's a good chance it might be around here. But not so much. Alright, but now that we've gone through there, we can't use return now. So there is that. You can use it, but you have to be you have to figure out the best way to conserve it. Because it's the last door you went into, so now we can't do this door because we've already went to the other one, which is totally understandable. You know, I do like it though. They are obvious, but sometimes like they're so obvious, like something you miss them a little bit. Yeah, we've already got so much gold. I keep forgetting I have the bow equipped. I'm hoping that one of these guys drop a heart. There we go. Need more of those, but one at a time, right? I didn't realize we were this far away from that door. Our little dude's getting strong. Oh, we're at the... I guess I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque? I wasn't even paying attention. Because we're at the first level, right? Yeah. Well, we wanted to be at the first floor to... We went to rooms of the tower divided into 4 parts. Down the hidden staircase, first floor, that room. Alright, we're going to look for a staircase. See, the one thing that I'm not a fan of is the constant recurring enemies. Because it makes exploring a little more difficult. You can't clear stuff out and then, like, you know, kind of learn and experiment or explore. Because you're constantly being bombarded. It's a good way that you can farm gold if you need it, but like it's almost worth going back to town to buy more of the gems now. We have so much gold. I don't really like the bow that much. The little bit of extra attack does not make up for the just really slow. The goblin that controls lightning, yeah. Especially when we're using this enough to where it doesn't really matter. Trying to figure out how we're going to find the hidden staircase, if there even is one down here. We might be misinterpreting it, or it could be saying something but not be that. Okay, because there's a staircase, so we don't want to do that. So now we're trying to find a different staircase. I mean, it won't be on the edge of here. I can't imagine. We don't have bombs like Zelda. So let me know down below what you feel, how you feel about the game, and if you want to see more. I'm kind of on the fence with it. I kind of feel like it doesn't have as much soul as some of the other ones. It kind of feels kind of lifeless. I mean, it seems decent enough and kind of fun, but it also kind of feels kind of basic and lifeless to a point. So let me know what you think down in the comments. If you want to see it, if we want to get a part 2 of this or not, and then we could take it each day at a time. Because I'm on the fence on how I feel about it. So let me know what you do, and we'll go from there. Yeah, we've gone through. I mean, it wouldn't be secret for nothing, right? But I'm not seeing anywhere that we could do anything about this. So we're going to call it good here. We've got most of this thing mapped out. So let me know how you feel about it, what you think of the game, and if you want to see it progressing more, or if it kind of falls a little flat to you as well. And if so, we can just move on to the next one and figure out what we're going to play for the playthrough. If you want to see the full playthrough, let me know. And until then, guys, take care. Hopefully we'll see you soon. Till next time, guys. Thanks a lot.